Check 1, 2, mic check 1, 2. Everything looks good. Levels looks good. Camera looks good. Camera 2 looks good. Rockstar looks damn good. How about the logo? How about the screen? It's pretty good. It's pretty much just my business card, but whatever. It'll do. Welcome to the Fine Tune Fitness Podcast, my baby dolls. That's not very cold. That's piss warm. Ugh. Well then, that's disappointing. I didn't have any cold ones in there. Oh, just dropped the boy off to his first football game. Well, it's out of town, an exhibition match, so he's riding the bus out. Airdrie, I think. So, just dropped him off at the bus. Give him a big old hug. Said, make sure you get somebody else's blood on your clothes, bud. Make your dad proud. He's been working out a lot with me since over the last year, maybe a little more, year and a half, and he's gained some real fucking size. Monster of a human right now. Our grocery bill is astronomical. That's the number. Astronomical is the actual digit. I didn't know that was a number, but it is. So, but I mean, that's what happens when you eat healthy. Getting healthy is not cheap. They definitely try to keep you unhealthy and overweight by making all these ultra-processed foods cheaper, for the most part. I mean, you can live off rice if you wanted, probably pretty cheap, but you probably end up blowing your brains out. Oh, well, welcome to the Fine Tune Fitness Podcast, Episode 1. I don't even know what the fuck this is, or what the fuck I'm even doing, but we're going to give it a shot. I got some... I'm going to have some guests on. We're just going to talk about the gym, fitness, and what it, just coming at it from my point of view, how I've been doing it, what got me into it, why I'm still in it, what it means for my mental health, my physical health, my emotional health. Yeah. So, okay, first things first. My name's Dave, Radio Dave, if you're not familiar with me, but if you are, you already know what's coming. You know all the bonkers, bananas bullshit I get on with in my day-to-day, whether it's gym day with a fucking idiot, the reels I do, or just the workout programs, the personal training, all this bullshit, or even my music. You might know me from my music, because I'm a DJ too. I'm a man of many talents, none of which I'm very good at. Jack of all trades, master of none? Is that how they put that? I think that's how they put that. Either way, it's you and me for an hour. So start the timer now. I'll flip the hourglass like sands to the hourglass. This is the Fine Tune Fitness Podcast. Oh man, I can't use that. I'm going to get sued by the days of our lives. All right. So like I said, I am Dave, or Radio Dave. My story, in case you haven't heard it, a lot of you maybe have, if you're familiar with me at all on the social medias. This is going great. But for those of you that don't know, I'm coming at this like it's brand new. You don't know who I am. And so this is how we're going to do it. So I grew up in a Christian home, grew up in the church, and that was all I knew. That was all I knew until I basically got out of college, Bible college. Dropped out of Bible college, actually. So that's a whole other story in itself. But fitness was never really anything to me. And, East Coast, Newfoundland, most people down there are not fitness oriented. It's just the way it is. We're just not. So it's not how I grew up. I didn't know much about it. I always kind of wanted, in the back of my mind, to go to the gym and stuff, but just never had really any interest in it. Not even sports. I wasn't really athletic. Unless there was a controller attached to it, then for sure I could get a touchdown or two. But if I run a temperature, I'm out of breath. That's how bad it is. Well, then anyway. It's not so bad now. It's pretty bad now. But it was worse then. I'm going to make sure this is recording. It is. We're good. Great. Because this is all gold so far. So eventually I I met a girl in high school who was also church kind. And, what do you do in East Coast Newfoundland when you go to church and you got a girlfriend? You get married, obviously. Married young. So we got married at 19, I think. I think we were 19. And we came up to Fort McMurray. Like I said, I went to Bible college, but we got pregnant when I was in Bible college. So I didn't, and she was working, so I didn't want to make her work and have a kid while I was going to college. It just didn't seem right to me. And my parents were moving up to Alberta to get a better job, get a better life. So we said, okay, we'll meet them. We'll meet them there and move there for a couple of years, have the baby, Leia, and get our shit lined up, and we'll go from there. Then I'll come back to college after. And anybody that moves to Fort McMurray knows you come with a 5-year plan, and 20 years later, you're still here. That's just how it works. Everybody has that same fucking story. But we ended up getting divorced. Marriage didn't work out because we were too young. We weren't even finished growing up. So we were completely different people by the time we were divorced. We're good now. We're close now. We're more like brother and sister now at this point, which is pretty weird. I guess. It's kind of weird. But it works. It works. We're really good co-parents, and it works. But I did not handle it well. I did not handle it well at all. Coming from a church background, you knew you were supposed to get married. You knew that you were going to be together forever with 100% certainty. And then you don't. So all of a sudden, my world was upside down, all fucking topsy-turvy and shit. 100% you know something is going to last forever, and it doesn't. That fucks with you, especially when you grow up in a faith-based environment your entire life. And that's what you're taught to believe, raised to believe. So that fucked with me for a bit. Math, no longer worked. 2 plus 2 no longer equaled 4. My entire universe was shattered. So I did what most people would do then, I guess. I went off the fucking deep end. Got deep into drugs, alcohol, fucking partying, just being an asshole. And I rode that wave for 7 years, probably, at least, before I started getting my shit together. It was a while. And then I met a girl while I was going through that. And she was going through some shit too. And so we kind of used each other to prop ourselves up, to prop each other up, so we didn't die while we were going through our struggles, our addictions and shit. And so eventually we came out of it. We started going to church and got our life back together, and we ended up getting married. And if you know the verse in the Bible that talks about the parable of the sprinkling of the seeds, the gardener throwing the seeds, some of the seeds get snatched up, some take root, some are trampled, some don't take root at all. And the only way that I could make sense of it in my mind was because she fell away. She didn't stick with it. And I did. So the way I made sense of it was she was the seed that planted but didn't take root. It didn't stick. And the birds snatched it away or whatever. So she fell away. I vowed I wasn't going to let that happen to me again. I finally found my faith again and locked in on Jesus and getting my shit together. I wasn't going to let anything take that away, especially not another divorce. So we split up. And I vowed this time I was not going to take the route I did last time. With drugs, alcohol, and just fucking being an idiot. So I started going to the gym. My best friend Chad, he was my groomsman, he was there. And he grabbed me at my lowest point when I didn't know what to do. I knew I wasn't going to fall back into that same pattern of drugs and alcohol and partying, but I knew I had to do something to get through that, through that time in my life and deal with that energy and that negative everything. It was bad. So Chad grabbed me by the arm and he said, "You're coming with me to the gym and we're going to work through this the way we should work through it, in a healthy, positive way." So that's what we did. Chad started dragging me to the gym, and that changed my life. Chad saved my life, 100%. Because now I've been going, fucking 10 years to the gym, going really seriously these last five or six. And I'm a personal trainer now. Gained 40 pounds of hopefully lean muscle mass. I've never got it tested, but definitely bigger than I used to be. And the gym changed my life. And had it not been for Chad, had it not been for the gym, had it not been for fitness in general, I know I would not have made it through that second divorce. Would not have gone well. I'd be in the ditch for sure. Definitely in the ground. So that's what the gym is to me. That's what working out is to me. That's what fitness is to me. And my wife now, Caitlin, I found a beautiful, amazing woman who believes in me, supports me in my fitness journey, supports me in personal training, supports me in my music. She's a big fan of my music. And that's what God had in store for me. So it took a while to get to this point, but God was there the whole way, even when I thought he wasn't. That's not where I thought this was going to go. But there you go. That's what got me into fitness. So, what does fitness mean to you? Doesn't mean anything. Should it mean something to you? Is it something you're interested in? I know back in almost everybody's minds, you want to get fit. But then there's, I don't have time. I got too much going on. I can't afford it. Gym memberships are expensive. Protein's expensive. Pre-workout's expensive. Eating healthy is expensive. You can go and get boxes of Kraft dinner for a fucking $1 and live off that shit forever. You want to go and eat healthy chicken, beef, steak, rice, potatoes, fucking all the veggies and shit. That's an investment. But how much are you willing to put into your own personal health and your own personal goals, your own personal fitness journey? Is it mean enough to you? Do you want it bad enough that you're going to make those sacrifices and put that investment in? And I know it's hard. Not everybody has the money, but you don't have to start eating right away. You can just jump and find, the calories you should be eating and just watch what you're eating. Counting your calories is the ultimate first step to getting healthy. Just watching what you're eating and watching how much of what you're eating. You could eat the same shit and just have smaller portions and lose weight. You don't have to go to the gym. You don't have to get a gym membership. You can just walk around your block once a night, twice a week, 3 times a week, and watch your calories, and you'll lose weight. Just putting yourself in that caloric deficit. You'll lose weight, I promise. But maybe you want to get into fitness. You want to start working out. You want to take it seriously. You want to go to the gym. And you just don't know how to start, or you've got anxiety about it. And that's what our main topic is about today. For the episode 1 of the Fine-Tuned Fitness Podcast, gym anxiety and how to get comfortable as a beginner. The hardest part of going to the gym and the fitness lifestyle is starting it. Taking that first fucking step. That first time walking into a gym. It's intimidating. There's all kinds of equipment you've never seen before. You don't know what the machines do. People look like they're fucking monsters. Everybody looks insane. I mean, not everybody, most people. And it's intimidating. It is. I'm not going to lie to you. I was intimidated. I never would have went if I didn't have Chad dragging me there. That's why we just had that whole conversation. But that anxiety, everyone feels that at the start. We all do. I felt it. I still feel it sometimes. When I'm doing something stupid in the gym, I like trying stuff out because I've been going long enough now that I know my body, I know my muscles, and I know what might stimulate things that I can use equipment that isn't really built for that and try to stimulate it that way. I did trap raises today, or trap shrugs, on a standing calf raise machine. I wasn't sure it was going to work. I'm still not sure if it works. I'm sore. I feel it. But I don't know if that's from the trapped stimulus or not. And I'm standing in the standing calf raise machine. And I'm not doing calf raises. I'm just shrugging. And I think I felt it. But I felt pretty stupid doing it. But nobody cares. Nobody's watching you. Except maybe to go, that looks like a good idea. I might try that. That happens. I've definitely done that more than once. And I'm always trying new shit out in the gym to see what works and what doesn't work. Lying, using the back machine to do biceps, lying in my back with myo reps. That's killer. That's a killer one. We're going to get into some of those. We're going to do show workouts and stuff in this thing. I got a few ideas what we're going to do each episode, but we'll get into it. Anyway, getting back to starting out in the gym. Everybody has that first anxiety when they first get in there. Everyone's going to look at me. I'm going to look stupid. I don't know what I'm doing. And there's ways around that. You're not going to look stupid, I promise you, because we've all been there. And nobody's going to look at you and think, that guy's a fucking idiot. I mean, unless you're in like the painter scaffolding and knocking pants cane over and shit. And they're like, hey, can you get out of there, sir? Oh, sorry. I thought this was a cardio machine. But what causes gym anxiety? What's the cause of it? Like I said, you don't want to look stupid. And it's intimidating, seeing all those people that you don't look like or that you want to look like. And it can be a lot. But you're not going to be good starting out. Nobody is. Nobody's good at anything starting out. You're going to feel like an idiot more than once. But that's not a bad thing necessarily. It's not a bad thing to be bad at something. Everything that anybody ever is a professional at or is good at, they started out bad at it. They started out fucking garbage at it. That's just how it works. You have to be bad at something before you can grow to be good at something. That's part of the process. Step one is being shit at it. And everyone who's amazing at anything had to suck at it first. So that's one thing you got to hold on to. I might suck at this. I might try to do a bench press, 5-pound weights, and not be able to get it up. That's very possible. It might happen. You might try some workouts and not be able to do any of them. And you might suck at it, and you might feel like shit. That's very possible. But that's where it starts. That's step one. That's a further step than most people ever take. Most people don't go to the gym. Most people don't work out. So even the fact that you're in the door, even the fact that you're there doing it, that you even came at all, is more than most people will ever do in their life. And that's sad. I wish more people went, but they don't. So just the fact that you're going means more than most. You're doing more than most. So you should be proud of that. You should definitely feel some pride in that, the fact that you're taking that step at all. I've got clients that just starting out, and they had the same thing. They were intimidated. They had anxiety about it. Sometimes they still do. Luckily, I'm there to help them. They've hired me as a trainer, so I can come in. We'll meet once a week. We'll do a workout, and I can check their form, see how they're doing, make adjustments, cue how they're moving, that kind of thing, and give them advice and support them in that, so they know, so they learn what they're doing and learn how to do it better. And then they can do it on their own afterward. That's what having a trainer there is for. You can hire a trainer. You can, if you guaranteed you know someone, or maybe you work with someone who goes to the gym, they're looking kind of buff and they go all the time, and ask them, can I go with you to the gym sometime? Would you show me how to work out? I guarantee you they're going to be so fucking excited that you asked them, because this is like, the gym community is like, it's like early Christianity. It's the early church. We're so fucking excited to share the gospel of the gym that when somebody asks us, we're like, fuck yes, I will show you everything. Whatever you want to do, I will show you. And it's very exciting to us. So I guarantee you, if you know somebody at your work or wherever, and you know they work out, and you're interested in it, but you're intimidated, you're afraid to go, ask them to show you, take you for a workout, and it'll change your life, and they'll be super happy about it. I guarantee it. I promise you that for sure. But like I said, you can also hire personal trainers like me. And I have a client. His name is Evan, and I asked him to share with me, so I could share with you what his experience is with the gym, because he only just started going April. I think he just started going, so he's only been going a few months, not even a full year yet. I mean, half a year. April, May, June, July, August. We're talking just under half a year. And it's changed his life. And so I'm going to, I got him to send me a voice note. We're going to play that now, and just so you can see exactly what the gym means to him.
Hi, my name's Evan. I started my gym journey this year in May of 2025. I've been asked what the gym means to me. Well, since I'm new to the gym, I didn't have much of understanding or a workout program for it. So a couple buddies showed me a few things and got started into it, and then I wanted to take it serious. So then I hired a coach and got onto a meal plan and to a workout plan, and it's literally changed my life. It saved my life. Work with the gym itself, the gym I'm at with my coach, with Coach Dave. He's an amazing guy, helped me a lot of ways, showed me a lot of things, and the gym's a place of peace where you can just zone out all the world's issues or your own issues and just focus on yourself for a change, where you can just zone out, do your workout, lose weight, build muscle. For me, it's a calming place to be. No one judges you at the gym I'm at. Everyone's there. If you have questions, everyone there is to help you out. It's quite an experience, actually. But for me, since I started in May and took it seriously, I think it was the end of May or June, I went from a size 42 jean, and then here 2 weeks ago, today's August 18th, I'm down to 36 waist jean. So you can, if you're dedicated and wanted to change, you can change fast. My workout plan with Coach Dave it's awesome. He listens to you. We get a plan figured out and stick to it. He's there to help out any time of day and night, pretty much. You just send a message and away he goes. My body's starting to transfer now. Like, we got veins starting to show. I got new muscles building. It's an addiction itself. Yeah, it's an addiction itself once you get into rhythm and stay consistent on it. You just can't wait to get back into the gym so that you can just shut your brain off and get back to your workout plan and get on to what you want to do. For me, I want to be physical fit for my kids so I can be there with them, play all their sports and everything I want to do. And then I want to be the guy that walks into a room and everyone's like, holy cow, like, look at that guy, he is ripped. So every person has their own goals, what they want to do. But once you get into the rhythm, get into it, it's actually an amazing feeling. Everyone's there to help you. There's no judgment. Coach Dave has been awesome all along the journey. We're still going strong. He's changing out my workout plans as I'm progressing, but it's good change. We really dial into what I need to get done, where I want to be. And yeah, I highly suggest, if anyone's looking into the gym to get started, I would definitely hire a coach if you don't know what you're doing. And then when you do all the research, you can go down the dark rabbit holes, and there's so many programs and stuff out there. I suggest you're investing in yourself for a change instead of everyone else. So I'd suggest to hire a coach, get on a meal plan, get on a workout plan. It will change your life for the better. It's actually astonishing how calm you can be, and it changes your mindset where you can focus on stuff better. So that's my gym experience so far. Really only started since May, and it's only been a few months in. I have a huge transformation in myself, and I can't wait to see what the next few months bring. And I can't thank Coach Dave enough for everything he's done for me. Really appreciate it. And yeah, hope this inspires another person to get into the gym and change their life. It is really a life-changing experience. Thanks.
Love it. Thank you, Evan, for that. Man, that was awesome. Oh, man, hit me right in the fucking feels. So that's what the gym means for Evan. I told you what the gym means for you. What does the gym mean for you? It might not mean anything yet, but it will. I guarantee it will. All right, we're going to take a quick break and hear some words about JustBiteMeMeals.com. If you live in the Alberta area, this might be something you're interested in. If meal prepping is a headache for you as much as it is for me, check this out. Hey guys, Radio Dave here. Just wanted to do a quick check-in to talk about meal prepping. There are many aspects to the fitness lifestyle that I do not enjoy. Protein farts, buying the wrong flavor pre-workout, cardio, but nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing, is worse than having to spend my Sunday every week meal prepping. Don't get me wrong, it's worth it. 2 to 3 hours in the kitchen every Sunday, and all my meals are cooked and prepped for the week. But my God, it's Sunday. It's the Sabbath. It's the Lord's Day. I don't want to spend my whole fucking last day off in the kitchen when I could be spending it in the living room with my family. That is why Fine Tune Fitness has just become an affiliate for Just Bite Me Meals. If you hate meal prepping as much as I do, then let someone else do it for you. Dan and his team offer incredible service, incredible meals, and an incredible product. As most of you already know, I see you all still rocking your Muscle League shirts in the gym. And so now anytime you purchase an order over $50, if you use code FINETUNEDFITNESS at checkout, you'll get 10% off your order. Buy 10 meals, and that's essentially getting one for free. But even better than the financial savings is the time you're saving. So if you want to take the headache out of spending every Sunday in the kitchen prepping meals for the week, click the link below and let Just Bite Me take care of it. They'll even deliver them right to your door, or you can pick them up at your convenience. So you're spending your last day off for the week in the living room instead of the kitchen. Go to justbitememeals.com/fine-tuned-fitness to have the code applied automatically, or just type it in at the checkout. For Fine-Tuned Fitness, I'm Radio Dave. You're you, and I'll see you on the next one. So we're going to jump into a new segment now. I mean, they're all new segments. It's a new fucking show. But it's called What's in My Gym Bag. So I'm going to go through my gym bag, see what's in there that I think would be good to you in your gym journey, and just recommend it. So here's my gym bag here. Yes, it's branded Radio Dave because I'm a fucking idiot. I think we went over that. Let's see what I got in here. Headphones, shirts, gym shoes. Yeah, you definitely need a pair of gym shoes. But, let's see. There we go. Okay. This, lifting straps. If you're not using lifting straps in the gym, you absolutely fucking should be. If you're just starting out, it's probably not a big deal. But if you find you're having issues with your grip, I do. Like I said, drug addict for well over a decade. My grip is not what it used to be. I used to get, it doesn't matter. Anyway, drugs fucked my grip up big time. So the grip is a limiting factor in my lifts. I can't pull as much as I normally could because my hand just can't do it. If I put these guys on, I'll show you how it works here. This is backwards, I think. Oh. Slip it on this way. These are like the Versa grips. I think they're the Pro. And I love these fucking things. You can get different kinds. You can get the ones with the strap that wrap around. But what I love about these guys is this is premium leather here. So this wraps around the bar, and your arm and the strap take the weight. So you're just bending it around here. Your hand is holding it, but it's not really taking any of the weight. So your grip is no longer a limiting factor in your lifts. When I got these, my wife got them for me for Christmas last year. All of my pull lifts, all of my pull exercises went up 20% right off the bat, just by eliminating my grip completely out of the equation. Now, you still need to work on your grip strength, but it doesn't need to be a limiting factor to your workouts. And there's different ways we can do that. We can go over. I'll show you a couple of grip workouts one of these days. But that's what's in my gym bag. What's in your gym bag? What's something that's in your gym bag that you would recommend to everybody? There you go. Now we got another supplemental topic we're going to go into. Like I said, the main topic today is gym anxiety and how to deal with it. But another side topic is Ozempic. There's a lot of stigma today about Ozempic or Mojourno or all those different ones. There's a few different ones, different brands, but basically they boil down, for the most part, there are a few in trial stages and stuff, but the main two are semaglutide and tirzepatide. Semaglutide is the Ozempic, and tirzepatide is Mojourno. What's the difference? What's the fucking difference between the two? And why is there a stigma on it? What's better? So they're two completely different. Well, they're not completely different, but they do vary significantly. Ozempic is a GLP-1 agonist, and basically what that is, it reduces your appetite. It kills the food noise, the food drive in your brain. A lot of people have a lot more food drive. It varies. Not everybody feels the same hunger or the same food drive. That's just the word. I don't know another way to describe it. When I eat because I have to. It's like a chore. If I could not eat, if I could function without eating, I wouldn't do it. It's a waste of time to me. Eating feels like a chore. Whereas my wife, she eats because she enjoys eating. Food. She's a foodie. She likes food. I don't. Food tastes good, but if I could do without it, I would. So I don't have that same food drive that she has or that other people have. So everybody's different. There's a spectrum of food noise, food drive that goes on in people's head. Ozempic quiets that food noise. So you don't have that drive to eat so loud in your brain or your stomach. So that's what Ozempic does. And because of that, because you're not eating as much, it's literally just putting you in a in a calorie deficit. It helps burn that subcutaneous fat and some of the visceral fat. I think the rate of visceral fat burn was 27% over 68 weeks, which is good. But it's mostly the subcutaneous, the fat around, the belly, under the skin, and stuff like that. Not the visceral fat is the fat that surrounds your organs, and that's the more hazardous fat. So that's the difference between Ozempic and Mojourno, or semaglutide and tirzepatide. Tirzepatide focuses more on the visceral fat, the hazardous fat around your organs. It targets that 40% over the roughly the same amount of time as the Ozempic. So if more of the hazardous fat is your issue, tirzepatide might be better suited for you. But if food noise is more your issue and you're more worried about the subcutaneous fat, then Ozempic might be right for you. But why? There's such a stigma over it, though. You see it online all the time. People are you watch TV, Fox News, all celebrities are using it, and people are shitting on them for it. But why? Why are we shitting on people for using a tool to get healthier? I don't understand it. If you lose your weight and everybody's going to start praising you up, saying, "Oh my God, you look so good. How'd you do it? What was your program?" But if you say fucking Ozempic, it's like you cheated. How is it cheating, though? I don't understand that. I mean, you're just using a tool that was provided. You losing weight is harder for some people than it is for others. So you're using a tool that's available to you. It's not cheating. There's no fucking rules to this. It's you get healthy how you can. And if you can get rid of that, if you can burn that visceral, hazardous fat quicker, why the fuck wouldn't you do it? It doesn't make any sense why you would be offended by somebody using Ozempic or Mojourno or any of these other ones. There's a whole bunch more that are in trial right now that sound fucking incredible, and because these are just the first couple, right? And everything gets better once you have the first ones. Once the door is open, that's it. The room is wide open. So that's my take on it anyway. I don't know why people would be so upset about it. And obviously the fitness industry has swallowed this thing up. It was meant as like control for diabetes. I can see why people would be upset about that part, because some people feel like that's for people who are diabetic and they need it. So if you're taking it to, just because you want to lose a couple pounds, you're taking it from someone who needs it. But that's not so much, that's more of a supply and demand problem. That's a problem we can easily fix just by making fucking more of it. I don't think the companies really expected it to blow up as much as it did. And don't get me wrong, no drug is going to replace hard work. It is a miracle drug, but it's not. You still have to work out. You still have to watch your calories, what you're eating, your daily caloric intake. These are all things you still have to do. But it gets implemented into that system you've already built. You start taking Ozempic, you start going to the gym, you start counting your calories. You're going to get healthier faster than if you did it without. It's more of a temporary thing, though. I wouldn't stay on it longer than you have to. Get to your goal, get to where you want to be. Then lose the Ozempic and just keep working out, maintaining your calories. And that's it. Then you got to solve. The problem solved. It's not a hard problem to solve. It's simple math. Calories equals fat. Less calories equals less fat. Easier said than done, I know. It's important to distinguish between the subcutaneous fat, that's the fat that's just underneath the skin like we discussed, the kind you can pinch, right? And the visceral fat that's stored around the organs deep inside the abdomen. Now, some subcutaneous fat is healthy. You can't get rid of it all. You do need some. But excessive visceral fat is more strongly linked to negative health outcomes, such as heart disease, type 2 diabetes, stroke, high blood pressure, sleep apnea. That's a fucking bad one. I had that. And even certain cancers. Visceral fat is metabolically active and can release harmful substances into the bloodstream, contributing to inflammation and increasing the risk of these conditions. Not a good time. Not something you want. So why is this so stigmatized? Why are people upset that people are taking advantage of these literal miracle drugs if the main goal of fitness is getting people healthy? And taking a fucking chainsaw to people's visceral fat levels is one of the best ways to hit those health markers. Shouldn't people be screaming the efficacy from the rooftops of this shit? I am. especially the people in the gym community. So anybody who's in the gym and doesn't fucking praise this shit, I don't take them seriously. There's something there. There's something off about it. But instead, you have some people look at these literal life-saving drugs like they do steroids. And there's a big stigma there. There's a big stigma. Incredibly stigmatized. They view it as cheating, which is, it's fucking bullshit, to be honest. Get people healthy. Get them healthy quicker. Anyone that takes issue with that is a fucking idiot. That's my thoughts on the matter anyway. What do you think about it? Do you think it's cheating? Do you feel like people taking Ozempic and Mojourno and those other fat loss drugs, do you feel like it's cheating? Do you feel like, what it reminds me of is people in the States when they announced they were going to start releasing people from their education debt, their student debt. And people were all like, well, I had to pay my student debt, so why shouldn't they have to pay theirs? Like, to look at a blessing on somebody else and shit on them because you didn't get that same blessing. That's how I look at it. Like, well, I had to work hard to get these muscles and lose the weight. Why do they get to take the drug and make it easy? It's still hard. You still got to put the fucking work in. But it's definitely a tool that's going to make it a little bit easier for you. And whatever tools are available, I think you should be using. Whatever you have to do to get yourself healthy and eliminate these risks of heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and all that shit, by all means, knock it out of the park. Do whatever you got to do. All right, that's the second topic of the day. This week, anyway, this episode. Right now, we're going to do the workout of the week. So basically, I'm going to show you a workout that I did today, or that I've been doing recently, that I've really been enjoying. And I change my workouts all the time. I'm always looking for new workouts, different ways to activate different muscles in my body. And I've been doing this superset during my arm day lately, and I fucking love it. I'm always looking for something that's really going to hit my biceps. I broke my wrist a few years ago during the ALS bucket challenge. Don't ask. So sometimes I have a hard time getting bicep activation because of the plates and shit that's in my arm. But so when I find a bicep workout that works, I start screaming it from the rooftops. So here's one I'm going to show you of my bicep workout that I've been doing lately. A nice, simple dumbbell superset.
Starting things out super basic with a seated dumbbell bicep curl. We're grabbing 2 dumbbells, having a seat, and alternating curling back and forth for the desired number of reps. I'm doing 10 here. Now you can see I'm starting from a dead hang, neutral, or hammer position. And as I curl up into the bicep, I'm switching to a supinated grip, and then returning to neutral as I extend my arms back down to the dead hang position. Now, the reason we're sitting is actually strategic and not just because I'm a lazy piece of shit. I mean, I am, but that's irrelevant here. We're sitting down to lock our backs to the pad of the bench and helping stop any other muscles or body parts from assisting with the curl, which is much harder to do in a standing position. And starting from a dead hang position, I'm getting absolute range of motion for each curl. You'll notice I'm even getting just a bit of a shoulder flex at the top of each curl to squeeze out every ounce of juice I can. The stability of the seated position helps reduce the risk of injury, especially in the lower back, which can be prone to strain during standing bicep curls, especially at this age, particularly when we're using heavier weights. And by isolating the biceps, seated dumbbell curls are effective for building both size and strength in the biceps and forearms. Now, once we finish our curls, we continue this superset by standing up, grabbing one of the same dumbbells we just used, and banging out a set of waiter curls, which you'll see me do here right now. If you've never seen these before, waiter curls are a bicep exercise, specifically a dumbbell curl variation that can help build bigger triceps by targeting the long head of the bicep. This exercise is performed by holding a dumbbell with a flat side grip, palms facing up, and curling it up, keeping your elbows close to your body. The unique grip and focus on elbow position isolates the biceps, particularly the long head, and can help improve bicep peak. The waiter curl will target that long head of the bicep, and the grip and elbow position will minimize forearm involvement, isolating the biceps even more, helping improve the effectiveness for both building strength and size in the biceps.
There you go. The seated bicep dumbbell curl. supersetting into the dumbbell waiter curl. Did these today, and my God, my arms are still fucking feeling it. They don't feel good. I mean, it feels good at the time, but they're definitely sore now. Okay, so we got a few minutes left in our today's show, so here's what I'm going to do. Right now, you can get specific training programs. Maybe you don't have the money for if initial investments of hiring a personal trainer. It can be expensive. I mean, you can find new ones, or even just get one-on-one sessions for $50, $60. Some of the more expensive ones get pretty up there, but maybe you don't have that kind of money, but you still want to get started working out. Right now, Fine Tune Fitness, I've designed 5 programs for you. Swole Shouldered, Colossal Chested, Ultra Armed, Quantum Quads, and Big Backed 8 weeks, all the 8-week programs. Basically what these do is you can get a program and focus on a part of your body for 8 weeks, and all the workouts are listed out, and get that part where you want it to be. And right now I'm giving away Swole Shouldered in 8 weeks for free. Free to you. Absolutely free. You don't have to buy anything. There is an offer that you can buy them all when you go to download it, but you can just ignore that and download the program for free. And we're going to go through it here right now just so you can see exactly what to expect when you open this thing up. So if you go to finetunefitness.ca/giveaway, you can download this today and have it right in your inbox. You can start working out, start busting up them shoulders right away. So here's how it looks when you open it up. Big old fucking dummy on the cover. Look at that guy. He's an idiot. Scroll down. We've got your table of contents as you normally would any program. I don't even have to zoom that in. I don't think you guys can see it. Maybe a little better. Okay. So we're going to jump right to, there's a few things, prologue and, introduction, who I am, that kind of thing. We're going to go right to week 1, just so you guys can see what the workout looks like. It splits up over 2 days per week, over an 8-week duration. So here's what week 1, day 1, looks like. So like I said, the weeks are split up over 2 days at a time. The first day is for compound and heavy lifts. So you're really focusing on strength building and getting that muscle pumped. Day 2 is more focused on isolation and tension workouts. Getting the blood flowing, getting that vascularity going, and really working on the definition in your muscles. So here's what you're looking at for week 1, day 1. And these rotate, and they escalate. So week 8 compared to week 1 is night and fucking day. It climbs substantially. So we're starting with plate-loaded isolateral shoulder press, and then supersetting with a plate front delt raise. So you could do these with dumbbells, or if you have a shoulder press machine in your gym, or maybe you're working out at home. Dumbbells are completely fine. So you start with, what do we got? 4 sets, 12 reps for the first 2, and 10 reps for the second 2. You bang those out, and then immediately, with no break, you grab a plate. So if you got a plate or a little, if you got a free weight plate, and then you put them between your legs, and you front raise them up, and do that way. That's your first workout of the Swole Shouldered day 1 workout. A nice superset to start things off, get the blood flowing in those front delts and side delts, and really set the tone for the entire workout. Once that's done, we take a little break, and then we head over to a bench and start doing some bent over rear delt flies. We're taking dumbbells, bending over, and just flying out the back. And these all have links, so you don't have to guess what you're doing. You can literally click the link here, and it'll take you to YouTube, where I've recorded.
Number 2 on our shoulder day rear delt focused workouts today is the seated reverse dumbbell fly.
Where I recorded and show you exactly.
Variations we can be doing to combo this baby up.
So you can see exactly how to do every workout. Super fucking handy, Dave. Thank you. I know. That's why I did it that way. So there's no confusion. I go very deep into detail on how to do the workout. So then when our rear delt flies are over, we're doing some plate-loaded machine shrugs that will work the traps, both the top and mid-trap area there. Click the link, it'll show you. There's only 3 sets of those because you're going to be running out of gas pretty pretty quick after doing those first 3. And then we're ending with some cable lateral raises. Everybody loves those. Everybody knows those. And if you don't, you will. You'll know. You'll know. That's day 1. Super quick. You'll probably bang that out in 45 minutes. Throw some cardio on top or some ab work, and you got a nice hour workout that you could do twice a week. But you're not going to want to do it twice a week because we've got week 1, day 2. I already designed the second day of your twice a week shoulder workout. Day 2 looks like this. We're doing a seated dumbbell shoulder press. Same sort of idea we did the first week, but this time we're doing lighter weight, higher reps. Starting with 15 reps. Links there. And then we're doing machine rear delt flies. It's more of it's almost like a back machine. You're doing reverse pec deck almost, doing it that way. So you're hitting your rear delts, your rhomboids, trapezoids, Optimus Primes. Standing rope face pulls, really banging out those rear delts. And easy bar upright rows. So we're hitting our traps again. Anterior delts. Lateral delts. And then we're ending with some front side delt raises. If you got dumbbells, you're doing the front, and then we're supersetting with the side. So we're hitting the front, we're hitting the side, both of them. And that superset is going to be how you're going to end your second day of your Swole Shouldered in 8 weeks training program. That's week 1. It's pretty good. Nice and easy. Week 2 is the same as week 1. Week 3, it picks up. Starts adding in, I think, drop sets or pause reps. Every second week, you do 2 weeks, and then it escalates each time until you get to week 7 and week 8, and then you're fucking screaming for mercy. And I'm sorry. No mercy's coming. That's just how it was designed. So yeah, you can go and download this right now for free. Visit finetunefitness.ca/giveaway and throw this into your workout routine and get Swole Shouldered in 8 weeks. You'll notice some significant difference. I promise. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I had laid out for episode 1 of the Fine Tuned Fitness Podcast. What do you think? What did we go over? Gym anxiety. How to get over it. The best way is to just do it. But, I mean, if you can't, find somebody who can and drag you in. Ride their coattails. Find someone at work, someone you know, who goes to the gym, ask them to take you for a day, and they'll do it. They'll love it. Or you can, if you've got the income, you can hire a personal trainer, like me. Only if you're in Fort McMurray, though. I'm not going to travel outside of Fort Mac much to show you how to do dumbbell presses. I mean, how much you want to pay for it. But yeah, you can get all kinds of, you can get training programs. We've got training programs. Finefitness.ca/shop. You can get just training program, you can get a meal plan, or you get one-on-one stuff. So, best way to do it, hire a trainer. If you don't want to hire a trainer, find someone you know who goes and ask if you can go with them. That's the best way to get over your gym anxiety, I think, anyway. Or you just go and do it yourself. Sack up and just bang it out. I guarantee no one's gonna look at you like you're an idiot, because they're just gonna be happy you're there. The gym is a fucking amazing place, and the people there are some of the best people you're ever going to meet. What I find is the biggest people there, the most intimidating looking people there, are the friendliest. They're the easiest ones to talk to. They're always excited when somebody asks them for advice or how to show them how to do something, because they want to share that knowledge. And they want you to get bigger. They want you to get healthier. They want you to get fit. We all want the same thing. Shout out to Evan. Thanks so much, Evan, for sending in that audio clip. It touched my heart when I first listened to it. It means the world to me that the training we're doing is affecting you so much and helping you change your life for the better. Because I was, we all have that fork in the road sometimes when we come upon hardship. Are we going to deal with it in a positive way, or are we going to deal with it in a negative way? And I dealt with it with negative ways for years, until I didn't. And the moment I dealt with it in a positive way, it changed my life. Thanks for everyone for tuning in. If you're tired of your meal prep, don't forget, just hit up justbitememeals.com/fine-tune fitness, or you can just put the code in and check it, get 10% off. If you're interested in getting a personalized training plan, shoot us an email, dave@finetunefitness.ca, or you can visit finetunedfitness.ca/shop. And right now you can grab our 8-week program. Like I said, Swole Shouldered in 8 weeks. We just went over it, absolutely free. No charge to you at all. You just need to pay for an internet subscription so you can fucking download the thing. You just got to dial up or what is it? Starlink? Yeah, that'll get you ripped just by visiting Fine Tune Fitness. Don't forget to follow us on social media, Instagram.com/finetuned.fitness and Facebook.com/finetunedfitness. I am Radio Dave. Thank you so much for tuning in today. We're going to be doing lots of stuff. I got lots of stuff planned. We're going to have guests on, other trainers, clients, all kinds of fun stuff, influencers. Things going to be happening. So stick around with it. If you've got topics or questions you want to get answered or you want us to discuss, fire them in. Email me, dave@finetunedfitness.ca, or comment below, because this is going to be on YouTube. It's going to be on Spotify. It's going to be everywhere. Drop comments. Get me the info somehow. Any questions you want answered, anything you want us to talk about, we'll talk about. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Radio Dave. You're you. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for tuning in.